Alright, this is the second page of the notes. We're continuing on vertex form for quadratic. Now, we know standard form is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. We've been using that a lot. Today we learned vertex form, which was y equals a parentheses x, and it could be listed as a plus or a minus h squared, and it could be a plus or a minus k. Just depends on if the vertex had positive or negative points there. What we're going to do now is go through the steps of converting from vertex form to standard form. So first you're going to have to square the binomial. All that means is whatever that term is in the middle, x plus 3, x minus 8, x plus 4, square it, you're going to multiply it times itself. This is where we use FOIL. And we'll get our middle terms whenever they're not plus and minus each other of the same term. And we would get our new equation. Take your new equation, plug it in for that parentheses, so we'd have to multiply 2 times everything over there, and then we'd still have minus 1 at the end, and subtract it from whatever number was left. So it is, and here are the steps. Square the binomial correctly using FOIL. Rewrite the equation by replacing the binomials with the correct trinomial. So after we multiply it, whatever you get here, you're going to replace it in the parentheses. Distribute your a, so you got to multiply a times everything to get our new values, and then combine like terms. So on this one, we ended up getting like terms right here. 18 minus 1 was 17. All right, now let's try doing that together. So it says convert y equals negative 1, parentheses, x plus 4, close parentheses, squared plus 3 into standard form. First step, we still got to square the binomial. So that means we've got to take x plus 4 and multiply it by x plus 4. So x times x is x squared. X times 4, positive 4x. Now move on to the 4. 4 times x, 4x, 4 times 4, 16. Let's combine our like terms. 4x and 4x gives us 8x. Bring everything down. So we get x squared plus 8x plus 16. We're going to take this and plug it in for that parentheses. So put it in parentheses, and we're going to plug it in. So we've got y equals negative 1, parentheses, x squared plus 8x plus 16. Distribute this out. So negative 1 times everything in there. Sorry, didn't stretch it out far enough. And we still had a plus 3 at the end, so plus 3. And that is outside the parentheses, because it was outside the parentheses there. So negative 1 times x squared is negative 1x squared. Negative 1 times 8 is negative 8x. Negative 1 times 16 is negative 16. And we still have that plus 3, right? So combine like terms, negative 16 plus 3, those are only like terms, and that comes out to negative 13. So we would get y equals negative 1x squared minus 8x minus 13. That is our equation in standard form now. Let's try one more. Now, I want you to try it. Push pause on the video, push play when you're ready to see the answer in the work, okay? So please push pause until you have this one worked out. All right, So first thing, we've got to take the x minus 3 squared and multiply it out. So that's just going to be x minus 3 times x minus 3. Using FOIL, first times first, x times x is equal to x squared. X times negative 3 is negative 3x. Move on to your next value. So negative 3 times x is negative 3x. And then negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Combine our like terms. So negative 3x minus 3x is negative 6x. Bring everything down. And now I have my trinomial, and this is what I'm substituting in for those parentheses. So let's rewrite our equation. Y equals negative 2 parentheses, and now we're going to put in x squared minus 6x plus 9, close parentheses. Then we have a plus 1 over here by itself. Now we need to distribute. So negative 2 times x, negative 2x squared. Negative 2 times negative 6, negative 12x. Negative 2 times positive 9, negative 18. We still have that plus 1. Combine our like terms. Negative 18 plus 1 is negative 17. Bring everything down. So we would get y is equal to negative 2x squared minus 12x minus 17. I'm going to pause the video here and then give you directions on your assignment. Alright, your first 4 problems on your assignment are just like the first ones in the notes. You need to find the vertex, tell me if it's going to open up or down, and then sketch a graph for it. Okay, make sure to do all the parts. I do recommend printing this out so you don't have to copy the table, but if you need to copy, if you're doing this on notebook paper, at least do this part, okay? And then I'll try to give you points for the graph. And then on the bottom, says identify the vertex of each quadratic, then convert from vertex form to standard form. So make sure to identify the vertex first. So this vertex, x lies, so it's going to be plus 1, y is right there, 3, so positive 1, positive 3. And then convert this into standard form. Make sure to complete all of them. All right, guys, good luck.